welcome back to another Axel 72 video. In today's video, I'm back with another interview, and I'm here with Lucy Wildheart. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
Great. Okay, so am I right in saying you're a featherweight and you're 8-1?
That's correct, yes.
Great. Okay, if you're on your around here and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, the question which I always like to start off with is, why did you get into boxing?
So I've always done the martial arts when I was little and for many years. And then I got a full-time job as a personal trainer in another city. So I had to move for work, and I didn't have any karate studio or so there. So I just walked into a boxing gym and thought that, once you're a fighter, you sort of want to continue to do it. Yes, I walked in there and I thought the training was really hard, and I thought, this is what I need to do. I like a challenge, so I just kept going and started competing, and still on the path to become a world champion, really.
Great. And so, did you then go down the amateur route?
I did. I was an amateur for about 5 years. Traveled a bit for competitions around Europe or so, and then I decided to go pro. I thought that would challenge me even more, and I can do more rounds instead of four rounds. I sort of want to do more work. Become pro, and then 1 year later I moved to England, from Sweden to England.
Great. And so, what was your going back to the amateurs? What was your biggest achievement from the amateurs? I don't know how many fights did you have?
So I had 29 fights. I have probably sort of biggest achievement might have been probably silver in Haringey in England. Silver in the 60 kilos category. So I fought what's her name? Anyway, she's a amateur world champion and Olympic medalist at the moment. But so that was really good for me. South Swedish champion. I've won Golden Girl. I've a tournament in Denmark with a few boxes. I won that best box as well. So just a little bit bits and bobs as an amateur.
No, it seems like you did very well in the amateurs, and so you've then moved it over to the pros, and you've done very well so far in that. And I was wondering, which fight would you say you've done your best in?
Probably my previous one, where I fought Edina Kiss, and it was a stoppage around the third round. And I know she's only been stopped by 2 world champions before, which is Michaela May and Amanda Serrano. Oh, wow. So for me to do that as well, obviously it's good. And I just remember I went straight at it, and she's a good. She's good, There's another fight as well I'm very proud of. It's with an amateur Scottish champion, and I think that was my 3rd fight or 4th maybe in Brentwood Centre in Brentwood, and that was a hard fight for me because obviously she was taller, very super strong as well, so I had to move with my jab move and try to be a little bit slick and slipping or so I had to sort of push myself really hard in that fight. So for that, I'm happy with that fight.
Definitely, that makes sense. And so you unfortunately have suffered the one defeat. How difficult is it to bounce back after a defeat?
After this defeat, no problem at all, to be fair, because I thought I was the winner. Right. I thought I won the fight, and I feel like a winner. Fighting an Olympic gold medalist that won against Katie Taylor in the Olympics is not bad. Walking out and feel like you actually won the fight. So for me, it's good, and this was in lightweight as well, and I am naturally lighter than that, and that's why I decided let's go featherweight. That's more where I walk around about. So I'm more kind of in the right division now, to be fair.
So am I right in saying you've now got a fight for September 17th? Yes, I do. All right, and so have you done anything differently ahead of this fight, preparing for it?
Not more. I just kept going with my training. Up the sparring. My trainer has upped the sparring a bit. and some more intervals training, a little more sharper. But I do CrossFit on the side. CrossFit as my strength and conditioning, and I just kept going. Just now, 2 weeks out, I sort of take off a little bit of the heavy weight and do a little bit more lighter work, a little bit more fast and snappy. Other than that, no, I just keep moving steady. I'm not rushing anything. I just need to sort of feel good, feel happy every day, and that's when I compete the best.
Great, definitely. That is a good mindset to be in 100%.
I think so. It works for me.
Yeah. And so you've got the fight coming up only a couple of weeks away now, and so I'm sure you're trying to sell some tickets. And I was wondering, why should people come and watch you? What makes you entertaining?
Firstly, I think the atmosphere on the night gonna be really, really good. I got loads of people, which is all like training people. People know me for a long time. People in England, they see my first fight in Brentford Centre over here, and then now coming to this one as well. And so over 4 years, I have my mum from Sweden coming over, my uncle as well, which is lovely. So it's gonna be good atmosphere. And then what I'm gonna do and give to them is good action. It's a proper fight. It's gonna be a good, tough, proper fight. I'm gonna, walk in there, do my best, show my best skills, and win the fight. We have more happening later this year, and which this fight now will lead up to the next. I can't officially say what's gonna happen,
right, okay.
But there is a few bits good things coming on,
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I mentioned a little bit to these people so they know what's on the stake, really. It's just going to be a really good boxing night.
Yeah, definitely, and it's great that you're giving us a little bit of a sneak peek into what's to expect for the next part of your career.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be it's different as well. I just can't. I just wish I could tell, but I can't. It's not official yet. But once it's official, it's gonna go mental.
Yeah, I get you. And so you've spoken a bit about this, how you believe you can go very far in the sport, and I was wondering, how far do you believe you can go?
I'll definitely be a world champion, and I'm looking to win all the belts as well. So. But not only that, I'd like to be a role model, to be someone starts boxing, because they've seen me, and and hopefully they will have a great career or better career than me, and less boxing issues, less politics, less of all of that, and just enjoy their career and win and happy win. So. There's a lot, but definitely, it's a world title. That's what I want, and that's what I've been thinking about every morning when I wake up. For this soon to be 10 years.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, and you spoke quite a little bit about how much you enjoy it and how much happiness you get from the sport, which is a very nice thing to see, because some fighters, you can see that they're not really enjoying it as much, and then they'll lose, and it's just kind of like what happens if you're not enjoying it. And so I'm glad that you're going in with the mentality to go in there and enjoy yourself as well as get the win.
I mean, if you're gonna spend 10 years or maybe 15 years of a career with one sport, you can't do it if you don't like to train.
Yeah.
If you don't like to go to the gym every day and practice and this and that and have a laugh with your trainer and try new things and work on. I love to work on my weaknesses as well. I'm craving for it, and that is I believe you need to have that and think, what can I do better? What can I do better today? What did I better yesterday?
Yeah.
Things like that. You need to have. I believe you need to have that and enjoy it. Enjoy to be better. Basically, it sounds ridiculous, but
no, I get it.
I suppose I have a good team now around me. My training is fantastic, and the people in our gym, Shoutouts boxing gym in London, they are lovely, and we have fun when we train. We share, a lot.
Great. And so, going back to your previous answer for the question, you said that you believe you can get a world title and you can get unification. And so, if you could kind of give me a dream opponent for an active fighter you'd love to fight right now, would you have a name?
So Amanda Serrano and Sarah Mufford is fighting very soon for all the belts, and I'd like to fight a win of them. Honestly. Both of them.
Yeah.
I'm holding them down slowly.
Yes, that would be a great fight. I don't know if you saw the Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor fight, and that was a mental fight.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to watch, and it's great for women's boxing as well. You know, these fights comes together and just showing the skill. You know, the women's boxing and the skill level is going up, and that's what we need.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's coming, and it's going quickly.
And I mean, it's definitely going fast on the fact there's going to be that all-female card coming up pretty soon. And I was wondering if you had a prediction for the Shields versus Marshall fight. That's the main event.
Oh, it's so difficult because they are good on different things, you know. So I think it's come down to who can, you know, keep the poker face during the night and not put too much emotions into it. But if I have to say one, I think Savannah Marshall will just nick it. And then you have Maya and Baumgartner, and I think maybe Maya just have it on that one as well with some strategic and some maybe basic boxing. I think so.
Yeah, that's two predictions that are pretty similar to mine. I mean, they'll both be really good scraps, but I think they will be relatively close, and I kind of am with you on your predictions.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to watch it, and I'm gonna put my round per round down what I think as well, and see if I can match it with the judges or not.
Great, yeah, that's it's always a fun thing to do when you go watch the fights live, especially.
I know, it's fun, isn't it?
All right, and so I'll leave it with this final question, which I always like to ask, and that is, would you like to shout anything out?
Sorry, say that again.
Would you like to shout anything out? Your Instagram or your fans or your sponsors?
To everyone that is coming to this fight, I'm gonna share this fantastic atmosphere and be my crowd. I'm gonna put some throw tablets on your table so you can make some noise. To all of you, and obviously, my sponsors like this fish shop just around the corner, Pete Field, Round One Boxing. I got Settle Infusions as well, which give me CBD oil, which help loads with my sleep and so. Nick Physio, my physio, and Skin Mod Kineta, who saw my face out, and everyone that's believing in me and supporting me, and even my trainers, Sam Mullins, and my new fantastic manager, Richard Maynard as well. I'm so happy I've got such a great team around me, and that's everything I ask for.
Great, definitely. And so maybe in a few years when you're fighting for these world title belts, we can possibly do another interview?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay, so if you're on your around here and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like a video, and thanks for watching.